Hey guys, looks like we got some cool new info on the Crown Tundra. Now possibly, and I'll explain why all this is possible and what we're looking at. We're looking at new information possibly leaked about the Reggies, the legendaries, and the side quests that are going to be involved in getting those. We're also looking at the legendary birds and some details at that, possibly. And possibly an exact day for a new Pokemon trailer on this stuff. First guys, I want to remind anybody who's interested in any newcomers too that I am still serving out tickets, legitimate Pokemon Coco tickets from right here in Japan where I live. I go out and buy them, and I am buying them for members right here. So we are currently doing that for members, and you're able to join right here or with a link in the description. In order to get in on this, guys, the info you need is all in this video right here. It's my very recent video. Get legit Zarude and Shiny Celebi tickets from me. Now because I live in Japan, it's very easy for me to do that. Today, this night, I literally just dished out 30, and that's not even a fraction of the amount I have to do. So tomorrow and the next day are my days off. I'm going to be dishing out many, many more. So if you guys want in on that action, have a look at that video. You can get yourself your own legit Zarude and Shiny Celebi. Okay, so now for this post right here on 4chan, guys. You know I have an issue with 4chan posts, but I think the reason it's worth looking at this is to decide whether or not there is fakery going on here, but there's also a big bluff coming with this post right here, which is an exact date for an advertisement from the official Pokemon channels. Now, according to the person who wrote all this and is leaking this, he's apparently an editor on the Korean official Pokemon Korean channel, an editor for video work. So that's what he is claiming to be. You can see that right at the end. If you ask how I know all this, is because I'm working on editing for a video for a Pokemon Korea official channel, okay? And he makes the claim here that everything I will tell in this post will be revealed next Thursday on every official Pokemon YouTube channel. Now, it just so happens on the official Pokemon YouTube channel, there is a private video right here in the playlist, which is for the Pokemon UK playlist. So often there's like some sort of coordination with that. That's a private video right there in its thing, and it's up near the top as well. So I wonder if we are expecting news very soon on this. So let's have a look at what this guy says. The first thing is about Slowking. Now, Slowking is one of the Pokemon that has not really been revealed properly yet. We got a little glimpse of it in the trailer. However, now we're getting the typing given to us here. Psychic, Ghost, according to him. Now, of course, it's always good to be skeptical, guys. I'm not spoon feeding you this info, and neither is he. You have to be skeptical with these posts, okay? But it's always good to observe and look at all the details. Now, if there is no trailer next Thursday, guys, we know this is fake by beyond a doubt, 100%. Now, a lot of these posts that come out that other people cover, often they're left up in the air. They're more fan fiction that's fun to look at rather than something that is really solid proof of anything. And I think a lot of people seem to like the fan fiction aspect of this stuff. They don't really mind if it's not real. You guys just want to hear some cool info, I guess, that could possibly be real, I guess. Well, that's what this is, and now because of the date, that's a big bluff to hold by. So we're gonna have our eyes peeled on Thursday, right guys? We are, and I know I am. So, Slowking as a psychic ghost type. The seashell on its head is a parasite. Think Parasect, okay? That controls its mind. The main Pokemon is now the shell. The move is called Leech Shell. This is its special move, I guess, and it's 80 power and leeches life of a foe. Okay, so that's nothing too revolutionary, but it would be nice to have that. Ghost type, I think, would go well with all the psychics floating around. That's really it on Slowking, guys. As for how it evolves, we don't know the name of the item just yet. I don't know if it's in the game yet. We may have had that data mined. You're gonna have to check out my older videos, but that info is definitely on its way anyway. So this is what we have, guys. The 80 power leech life, and Leech is called Leech Shell. Regieleki and Regidrago are level 40 and really easy to catch, and the birds are level 50 and new music in fights. Well, hopefully, guys, there's going to be lots of good new music in the Crown Tundra. One of the strongest points of Sword and Shield, I think, was the music for most of the areas, okay? And I really liked a lot of the music. I use remixes of that music in my videos, as you guys probably heard often. and it's really good stuff. It's just really good music. I think it was definitely one of its strongest points in the game. As for Regieleki and Regidrago, they're level 40 and they're easy to catch, so I guess it's going to, you know, you're just going to be able to Ultra Ball it. You're not going to have to waste one of your precious Master Balls, unless you have 999 Master Balls. That's not going to be an issue, but I think for most people who are definitely trying to play legitimate, these two cool new legendaries, absolutely. Very cool backstory as well. Their backstory is that they are ancient creations that were locked away out of fear of them breaking out and taking over, essentially being too powerful. And so they're locked away for a long time, and it looks like they're back in play all of a sudden in the Crown Tundra. So we're going to be able to get them at level 40. And they're easy to catch, and I wonder if there's going to be any sort of puzzles. Kiri moves on to say something interesting. You can get the gold, silver starters in an unknown side quest. Now this is somewhere where people start getting suspicious, guys. As you know, the Crown Tundra Dex was released in a data mine, and this is what it is. Let me just get rid of my camera here for you guys. This is the entire Dex for the Crown Tundra. There's no way ifs, arounds it, or buts, because there is no unknown in here, guys. There isn't, and there are no Sword Silver Gen 2 starters either. However, there are the legendaries. Keep that in mind. Now, there is always the fleeting hope that this is not the full Dex, that this data mine is not complete. That's always a risk of what updates come in the game. That is always a risk. They did add a lot of stuff for Crown Tundra, but by no means did they add everything. As you guys know, we are able to look at some travel points on the map of Crown Tundra. However, we're not able to travel there, and the map is not itself complete. So it's very possible not everything is actually completely put into the game yet for Crown Tundra. Of course, that's to be expected. It is DLC, and they're still working on whatever they're working on, and it's about to come out soon. And we're going to be getting stuff to download with that, absolutely. So we guess we can wait and see. It also goes on to claim that you can Gigantamax them. Now, what we have here is Meganium has an enormous flower and a long neck like a dinosaur. Typhlosion is on 4 legs and made of lava, and Feraligatr has a big fin on its back and looks bulky. So it kind of reminds me of maybe, well, this kind of reminds me of the similar idea design that they went for Blastoise G-Max, because he's just much more bulkier and he's a bloody fortress on his back. Really cool. The Typhlosion on 4 legs reminds me of Toxtricity, the change there, going from 2 legs down back onto 4. And the Meganium with a enormous flower and long neck like a dinosaur just reminds me, well, reminds me of that dinosaur. I don't know the name, but you know the name. You know the really long neck dinosaurs that everyone loves. So as for this part, guys, question marks, unknown side quests to be added, gold silver starters possibly coming, who knows. As for the legendary birds, they're 10 levels higher than the Regieleki and the Regidrago. Now the birds are still a mystery. They are guarding the tree, the big giant tree with little things in it that everybody can see in the advertisement. They're fighting each other by the looks of it. I wonder what story is going to come with that. It doesn't look like we get any new info on the story here. Personally, I'm really excited for all of these. I think the designs have been very amazing in this game, actually. I think the designs of the Pokemon in Gen 8 have really stood out beyond other generations that I guess a lot of people haven't been attracted to if they started with previous gens. I came back to Gen 7. The last gen I played before Gen 7 was Gen 2, and I never played any of those gens before until just recently. I played Emerald and Platinum just recently on my channel live for you guys for the first time ever, and now we're going to do 5 and 6 gens as well, playthroughs on my channel. If you guys are around and down for that, drop that sub. If you're also looking to keep on top of all the other news, guys, I feel like we're entering news season as we're coming out of August into the last 4 months of the year. We're going to be starting to get back the ball rolling back into news season for Pokemon, so I'm pretty excited about that. The last thing is coming, guys, and we expect it to be coming in November. Sometime in November. As for 30th of November, that is a simple placeholder, similar to the Isle of Armor, guys. That was a placeholder idea. It didn't come out on the 30th of whenever it was, April. So we're gonna have to wait for this and see what the date is. It's gonna be earlier than the end of November, guys. It is. So we can look forward to that sometime probably mid-November is my expectation. As always, guys, eyes peeled on any new info, and I'll have it here first for you guys on this channel. you can count on that. See you around, guys. Drop a sub if you are new. Don't forget to check out the merch. We got new merch down below in the description for a lot of you guys who have not heard. And thank you everybody who's already bought up some of the merch recently. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoy your purchases. I'll see you guys around in the next video. Till then, bye.